It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 31st of October. It's Halloween. I'm Michael McGrath. But more than the fact that it's Halloween, it's also the birthday of a very special person. I would say the most special person in my life. Yes, you know who I'm talking about. The one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation, the executive producer of this video, the Filipino phenom. Yeah, I'm talking about my Michelle. Happy birthday, Michelle. It is a glorious day. And as a special birthday present, I got you just the weather you wanted. Yes, sunny sky, temperatures right around 80 degrees this afternoon, and a nice cool evening tonight. And then the rest of the week, Friday looks good. Saturday, we'll see an increase in clouds, and then a return toward cooler and unsettled weather by the end of the weekend. Now, there are some rain chances in the forecast, too. Where, when, how much rain there will be. We'll talk about that and everything else going on, too, as we dive on in and discuss. First, the almanac from yesterday. 77 degrees the afternoon high, 55 the morning low. I call that perfect. 84 and 60 are the averages for this time of year. Looking outside right now, just after 11 o'clock, sunny sky. We're sitting at 70 degrees at Sky Harbor. Still very dry. Dew point at 19, humidity 16%. It's a calm wind. The barometer is steady. The upper level weather pattern across the nation, we've got a trough over the northern plain states, and that's bringing about a little taste of winter. We've got some snow up around the Twin Cities and parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin, their first meaningful snow of the season, and some pretty chilly temperatures up that way. But for us, we're just left in the wake of that, a dry westerly flow. Temperatures warming up a little bit today, closer to seasonal averages. Convective outlook or the watch warning map, getting ahead of myself here, not much to talk about, just those winter weather advisories around the Twin Cities and some of the adjacent areas. Otherwise, yes, rather quiet. Now the convective outlook, there you go, just a sliver of a marginal risk for parts of extreme northeast Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and into parts of West Tennessee. The tropics, pretty quiet right now. There is the potential for some tropical development here, tropical depression or storm development out in the central and western Caribbean over the next several days. The Hurricane Center giving this about a coin flip's chance of developing during that time. And of course, we'll keep an eye on it. Of course, we still have about 1 month to go in the hurricane season. Here's the rainfall outlook. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix between about 1/4 to 1/2 inch here across the south central deserts. And yes, we do anticipate some unsettled weather to come in here. We'll give you some of the details on that, what the models are looking like right now, see what the future may hold. Here we go. This is the GFS, the Global Forecasting System. It's the American model. And this is the 12Z run. It's valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, troughing lifting out across the plain states north of us. And the heights are starting to come back up here. So what it means down at the surface for the rest of the day today, how about sunny sky, high temperatures this afternoon, topping out in the upper 70s and low 80s. Just a gorgeous day. Tonight, clear, crisp once again. Lows mid-40s in the cool spots, low to mid-50s in the urban core. It was 47 degrees here this morning at Studio B out in the Southwest Valleys. So it was a nice morning. And then for tomorrow, basically the same forecast. Highs topping out in the upper 70s and low 80s, maybe a couple of degrees warmer. I'd say 79 to 83 for the high. Looks great. But as we go to Saturday, we're going to start to see an increase in clouds here, as we've got a trough beginning to develop here and deepen out across the Pacific Northwest and moving into the Great Basin about that time. And some showers approaching the Southern California coast by late in the day, too. But for us, the day should be dry. High temperatures top out still in the upper 70s and low 80s. So despite the increase in clouds, it should still be pretty nice. But on Sunday, this weather system dives on in. Now, models have trended more toward an open wave type solution with this feature. And so it won't be quite as powerful. This will not have quite as much moisture with it, but still, there's a decent amount of dynamics and cold air aloft, so I do anticipate at least some chance of showers in here. We're going to go with at least a 50% chance of rain here for Sunday, especially in the afternoon. High temperatures should fall back quite a bit, too. A little breeze at times. Highs, I'd say about 67 to 71 for Sunday. So, yeah, kind of a cool day. Should be nice, though. I'm looking forward to it. Sunday night will continue with a chance of showers, but by Monday, this should move pretty quick. Again, the models are trending toward a progressive solution. There are still some members of our ensembles that show a deeper closed low type solution, and if that verifies, yes, we'd have continued unsettled weather on Monday, but for now, it looks like Monday should be partly cloudy with rain moving on out. High temperatures still upper 60s, low 70s, so somewhat below average. And those overnight lows will be down in the 40s for most of us. Here's Tuesday. Again, we'll start the day in the 40s to low 50s, highs topping out in the low to mid 70s or so. Maybe we'll get toward the mid and upper 70s as we warm back up by next Wednesday with mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky in here. A week from today, Thursday, the 7th of November. We got a trough over the Plains states, a little shortwave ridge building in here. That looks dry and mild. And then going out 10 days, this is Saturday the 9th. And another fairly impressive trough is coming toward the west coast, and so southwesterly flow increasing here, clouds increasing, and we could see another chance at precipitation way out here toward about 10 days. But that remains to be seen. Obviously, there's a number of different outcomes that are likely here as we go way deep into the forecast like this. We're out here toward Fantasyland at this point. But if that's right, yeah, temperatures would be heading down once again and with more unsettled weather. All right, let's check out rainfall for Phoenix off the GFS ensemble. This goes out through the 14th of November. The ensemble mean remains not that impressive, about 1/10 of an inch or so. The European ensemble slightly more bullish, but not great. Still, a fair number of the models do indicate we'll get something out of this system on Sunday, but I am a little less optimistic than the guys over at WPC on the rainfall here, but I still think we'll get something out of it. Looking at rainfall, or looking at temperatures off the national blend of models. Sorry, I have some allergies here going on, if you can't tell. A little off today. Drinking some tea, trying to get through it. You know, the weather turns nice, but my allergies don't. And we're getting into prime allergy season. That's the only negative to this nicer weather. All right, temperatures look absolutely sensational. Yeah, we're going to get a little warm topping out in the low 80s, but after the October that we've had, low 80s, we're really going to complain about that, dropping back into the 70s, maybe even the 60s as we get into next week, depending on how that system evolves. But either way, below average temperatures on most days, and then getting back closer to seasonal averages by later next week. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. If you really like what we do here, click that thanks icon below the video, make those monetary contributions to us, or you can donate directly via PayPal. groffshow@gmail.com is the address on PayPal. It's groffshow@gmail.com for PayPal. Once again, the executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion, the birthday girl extraordinaire, my one and only, you know, yada, yada, yada. Yes, talking about my Michelle. So, say happy birthday to her. That would make her day. It'll just be our little secret. I mean, except I shared it here on this video, but, you know, why not? All right, anyway, happy birthday, Michelle. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of your continued support. And you know what Michelle does, right? You guys know that she is the proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name, Sweet Child Arizona. Yes, so go and give that a look. And also our streaming station. That's something that we both work on. It is called KMGX. We play a ton of music and have a lot of fun with that. And today we're sprinkling in some Halloween or sort of roughly Halloween music-ish at the top and bottom of each hour. And then a lot of Michelle-related music out there on the station today as well. Kind of generously put into the mix also. All right. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. All of your continued support, so greatly appreciated. Please be safe out there, you guys. Yeah, you know, all the ghouls and goblins and ghosts and all that out there. I mean, it's a scary day. We know that. But please do be safe out there and don't have too much candy. I know I've already hit the candy and the donuts and everything else. Yeah, so much for that. You guys be safe and have yourselves a glorious rest of your Halloween.